so. I hate listening to myself, so I don't ever listen to my videos backwards. So.
go.
Actually, I'm very nice because even like if I'm not watching the set up the various sources of video stock was announced. They're flooding the masses now. They were investing in the news and treasuries. That's expected for I think I made an impact. I'm proud of that. It sucks that they picked treasuries to do this thing. But, but I'm glad that I believe I made an impact in the industry. Charlie notified Bulenox to my video. So, hopefully, they haven't had it.
Invincible.
My hope is that treasuries back under control. Sucks for people that would trading. Imagine a person that has funded trading treasuries on Friday and they come in and start Monday, and it's like again, the fact that Apex could not send an email about it beforehand really is, it's like every time they do something good, they kind of mess their own PR up. Spanish than French. This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Of course, today we have a special guest returning once again to the MightyOxTrading stage, Mr. CFT, the Canadian futures trader himself. Good morning, CFT. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good morning, Tip. Tip, since you're the only one in the chat right now, can you tell me how CFT sounds? Is he too loud, too low, just right, Goldilocks situation?
Can move my mic around or
Hey, Robin.
even switch mics if I have to.
Let me know how.
Robin joined bright and early.
Yep. Tip says you sound just right. Good morning, William. Okay,
right.
So we got the audio right. Yay! That means the morning is starting well. So, CFT, I don't know.
Nope.
There's, with the way the whole industry has been boring lately, there's absolutely nothing to talk about. I don't know what we're going to discuss today.
I'm ready to. I'm ready to throw some shade. Let's get this stream canceled. No.
Hello, everyone. Hello, William. Hello, Stephen. Morning to you all.
Good morning, everyone.
So, we have set this up this time on Zoom instead of Discord. We probably could have screen share in Discord too, but it's easier for me with Zoom. So, CFT will actually be sharing his NQ and possibly his bond trading. And
that's right.
You'll be able to see his screen. We'll bring that up when the time is relevant.
It's nothing exciting so far.
Good morning, Juan.
For me.
Yep. Overnight, we see NQ did get all the way up to 21.79, and its low was 20.022, so about 155 points there. ES.
Insanity.
57.63. 57.93, about 30 points there. Let's go look to see if we have any news, so we don't want CFT being all surprised and swearing on screen.
Right.
Swearing in the middle of the...
I've got an awesome track record going here at NQ. I don't want to ruin it on stream.
We have a Fed speaker at 9 Eastern, and we have USCB Consumer Confidence Report at 10 Eastern today.
Boring. Want something exciting.
Ultra Bond, looking at that, has been falling all night. Obviously depressed over the fact that multiple prop firms are suspending trading of the bonds.
Bogus. Well, it's not bogus. It's bogus for me.
Hey Rod, how you doing? So, real quickly, a recap, guys, before we really get into the meat of the stream. Yesterday, in a surprise move, Apex suspended all treasury trading, and they explained that it was due to people exploiting treasuries in a way with sim fills and a glitch and all that. And this scam has been going on for a while. Lilu was the first one. As much as I hate to give credit to Lilu was the first one to out this scam 6 months ago. And it's the same people. So I did a video on the hows and whys of this scam, and also called out the head scammer, who goes by a French name that I'll just call Grande. So if you haven't watched that video, you should. Fast Track Trading has now also suspended all trading on just ZB. It's interesting if just ZB. It'd be interesting if they'd suspend more. But I have notified, well, me and others have notified other firms about the scam that could be exploited. And we are going to attempt to get the scammers shut down where they don't have an avenue to use treasuries anymore, in the hopes that for those of you that trade treasuries legitimately, you can continue to trade. You know, hopefully these companies will bring back treasuries to trade. Thank you, William. Right, big
No
right.
comment. I see it.
But so that's where we're at. If you haven't watched the video, you should do it after the stream. So it's been an exciting 24 hours. Never a dull moment in the prop firm world.
I hope something really exciting happens. Maybe, I don't know, regulations or one of the firms goes under, just to really mix it up this week. But probably not. Well, yeah, probably not.
You know, every time we say probably not, every time you think it's going to be just a nice, quiet end of the quarter or whatever, it's, oh my God, what happened now? By the way, I'm long on NQ.
I think, I mean, unfortunately, but I think I was telling Ox before we went live. I mean, it's like for me, I mainly just trade my own account. I mean, I still trade the treasuries, like I'm doing, like Tradeify is the one I'm big on now, and I've been like working on that account, and I'm trading treasuries. But if they decide to block them, you know, then what? You know, so. But I mean, I'm doing remarkable in NQ. Maybe I just need to switch. I don't think I could do that. But it would suck 100% if all these companies block treasuries. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I think any company that has a quicker path to live, you know, these guys don't want. These guys want places that have 10 or more account, you know, allow you to have 10 or more accounts, and very rarely or never put people live. That's what they're looking for. And
Yeah.
I think Tradeify has a decent path to live. I forget what it is, but
They do in there. If I read correctly, they're straight to fund. If you go the evaluation route, I don't honestly think there's a path to live. At least from what I can take from their facts. But if you go the straight to funded account after 5 to 6 payouts, they evaluate you for live. So 3 months basically. Yeah, and kind of like what William said here, like, I mean, agree. Like in my chat with Apex, yeah, same thing. Like they're really like people, unfortunately, just there's lots to say. Apex doesn't do a good job relaying messages. I mean, you've said it, and I agree. And then unfortunately, people just see what they see. They see Apex ban bonds, and Apex doesn't allow or not new people, old people to buy new accounts. And like, but it's really all behind the scenes. They're just trying to get ready to really tighten up the ship. And
Rad,
dark
yeah,
times.
yeah. We first ran into these guys back when CFT and I were both on the Earn a Trade Discord as mods. When they got nailed, this Grande's guy, his friend Constant and Constant's girlfriend, got banned by Apex or not paid by Apex because they were running another scam. And I believe I banned Grande from Earn a Trade because they wouldn't shut up about it. And Darren Martin actually did a video about these guys. So I'm shocked that they were able to get back in to Apex to begin with. And yeah, they just run constant. It's just constant. I mean, the guy's name is Constant. And the Constant guy, I've said Constant now 6 times, but he's also getting payouts. I've seen a payout certificate from him from Fast Track. So there's multiple people exploiting these firms, in this group. William, yeah, I agree with that somewhat, but in sometimes, like these exploits or whatnot, you don't see the exploit until the exploit happens, and you can almost have to do something retroactively for something like this, because it can be 5 and 6 figures before you figure it out. There's a quick drop there in NQ. I took a loss.
Oh.
So what times have you been trading NQ, CFT, since you've just started trading NQ for this contest? What have you been your pre-market or after the
Honestly,
bell? Go ahead, sorry.
it's been not pre-market, no. Honestly, not as like regimented as I would say. Like treasuries 8 to 11, whatever. That's pretty routine at this point. I mean, it is routine, but NQ has honestly been. If it's slow in the treasuries, I'll trade my NQ. If anyone doesn't know, I'm doing the MyFundedFutures trading competition. And unfortunately, although it's worked out, when I joined, one, I didn't realize we had to use their stupid, I don't like it, DX feed, the whole Volmetrica thing. I was like, all right, whatever. Two, I mean, well, that in and of itself doesn't, weirdest thing, I say that. Have like little boxes at the top. This was not there before, but now they have a DOM. Oh my God, they actually have a DOM. All right. Well, there's a DOM now, but it sucks. It's nothing like Jigsaw's. So, but there's a DOM now. But by first glance, it sucks. Like it's just a basic DOM. Anyways, but more importantly, Ultra Bond wasn't like treasuries aren't available. Nothing to do with the current stuff. It's just it's not available through Volmerica. So it's kind of like, all right, well, I already signed up for this thing. I'll just trade NQ. Plus, I know the nature of the contest. Like you have to get big home runs. So, so anyways, where I was going with all that is that's why I'm trading NQ on a chart. It's like everything the only third trifecta would be as if they forced me to trade like NQ micros. Luckily they don't. But anyways, out of 600 people, I'm still sitting in 7th. I'm doing all right. The last few days have not been the greatest. I've been profitable. Well, here's what's really funny. Eventually, I'll get to when I'm trading NQ, your actual question. But I've been trading I only have one losing day, and I can show, like, I can bring it up on the little performance report thing and show you guys. Um, one losing day. The last 2 days have been like lower days. Like I made like $700 yesterday or something, which isn't like if I actually want to jump up the standings anymore, like I need to put in like several $1,000s a day, like every day. Like we've only got a week left. So um and honestly, my goal was never to win it, and my goal was just to do it. And then it's like it became, I was in the top 10. I'm like, well, now I'm competitive and I want to stick in this. And I was honestly really hoping for everyday green. I kind of blew it with the one day on that. But as for when I trade it, a bit more haphazard, mainly the morning. So like if I'm like, I'll have both up, treasuries, and then I have my other screen with the and the challenge thing, the MyFundedFutures screen. And I just kind of trade it. And okay, there's my screen there. So sorry, I'm like half looking at yours, half looking at mine. Yeah, up here on the top right now, there's a little click box for a depth of market, but it's pretty basic. So yeah, I've been trading the mornings. I have no indicators. I don't have any of that stuff. I literally will just wait for something exciting to happen. And I don't know how you define that even. I just, if like here, actually here, can I go back? Okay, yeah. Like this would be exciting. Like if I started to see this big surge, I'd be like, all right, let's jump on board, see if we can ride this out. And that's literally it. As soon as like I'm a little bit in profit, I'll set a stop loss at like break even or just above, just so it's like safety net. Like, okay, like I know this is a winner, whether it's $30 or it's $1,000, we'll find out. And kind of honestly, same principles as treasuries. Like if it turns against me, I just try to get out as quick as I can. Like I cut the losses quick, and the winners kind of, sometimes you get a big winner and sometimes you don't. It's worked out all right. So here, I'll show you, since you have my screen up, I'll show you these stats. So there's my chart, and then there's like the by day thing. This was the only losing day. It was a week ago Monday. So and that is NQ trading.
That's pretty beautiful. Oh.
It's funny because I'm doing this stupid contest. Like top prize is like, actually here, let me bring up one other thing. Where is it? Competitions. I'll just show you the leaderboard and the prizes. The 12th or something after that one losing day, but got myself back. But I'm doing all this to compete. At best, top prize is $5,000 cash, which is fantastic. But then you look at it and it's like I've made, in theory, like 46,000 simulated dollars or something. It's like maybe I should have just been trading NQ like with real money instead of competing in a stupid contest. It's not a stupid contest. It's actually very fun. But yeah, like I'm 7th. I'm been safely in 7th. The shot I have at like a top prize is like these guys have all kind of been sitting pretty, like their return doesn't change much day to day. They're just kind of sitting tight right now. So if we could get string together a few real good days, could be looking at one of these. But I'll just be happy to finish in the top 10, honestly. And then I'm going to make a video all about NQ and how I traded NQ and on a chart with no indicators and all that. But for now, probably, actually, I will say that.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's impressive it was impressive that you were able to just start trading this and have success with it like right away. I think it shows how good of a trader you are in that, you could probably trade anything successfully. You have your niche with bonds, but I think you could, trade other things without issue.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, I do think it's kind of like what I said, like really applying, in theory, kind of the same ideas. Like I said, like as soon as I'm in profit, set a stop loss, ride out the winners, and the losers. I think cutting the losers short has been like the big thing. Like So I mean, and if anything, that all just comes around to trading psychology. Like I'm not married to any of these trades, and just got to be okay with eating a few losers. I mean, you can see kind of right. Where's my mouse? Here on the right, I'm down $200 today, but I mean, it's no big deal. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, one thing back to the treasuries and just all that stuff and the prop firms. Honestly, if like the treasuries like are just gone from everybody, another kind of funny thing, but I honestly probably will end up trading corn like as like a day-to-day type of thing, just because it trades similarly to the treasuries in terms of the range and the not the tick size is geez, I forget what the tick size is now, right? $5. It's not as big as treasuries, but it would honestly probably be my next go-to. So maybe a whole series of corn videos coming up.
It's corn time.
Yeah. I was actually looking, I was doing research because I tried like, man, I haven't really got into corn the last several months, but for a while there, I was swing trading it. And so I was actually like trying to take it a bit more serious and research and look at seasonal fluctuations and stuff the other day. And I'm nowhere near done with all that. But I was like, okay, like when's like the best time to get into corn and when does it kind of peak? So um, digging into that, wheat just for fun. So
And Q breaking out here toward the top. Breaking out. It's not really moving that fast, but heading on up. I think people like a series on corn. Oh yeah, Juan wants to know which time frame you're using to trade NQ.
30 seconds.
Did you say 30-second? You lost your mic for a second. Did you say 30-second?
Oh, yeah, I said 30 seconds. Each bar is 30 seconds.
Wow. So you went extreme.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
What's yours set to? Like,
I do a minute chart. I used to do a 30-second chart. I just, for someone that's used to the slowness of the bonds, I didn't expect you to go to something that fast. I guess is why I was surprised.
Honestly, I forget why I said it this way. I did it early on. I think I tried like a 5 minute or something, and I was like, okay, this is whatever. And then 30 seconds seems to work well. I mean, it's worked well. So,
Yeah.
and I watched little bars and all that stuff. The other thing on times you mentioned, honestly, I typically don't do much before the US Open just because it does tend to be like shorter, it's not moving as much and stuff. I like, you know, I mean, like anyone, I want the excitement. I want the big moving stuff, the big bars. So, but if something cool happens, I'll trade it. But I just typically it hasn't happened before the US Open. So, and I've gotten burned too. I was trying to trade through lunch one day and I was like, this is like definitely slowed down. So, I'm sorry, I'm gonna like catch up on your comments here. I saw William said I could move up the rankings just based on other traders trying to push it. True, and some have already who were up there and have fallen off. The cool thing, I mean, I won't bother to bore you with all the stuff. You can go in on that thing, the standings, and click on any given trader, and you can see what trades they took, all that type of stuff. So you really can dig in if you want and see, like, hey, is this person trading a lot, trading a little? Do they swing a lot? And I haven't done that for a few days. At this point, honestly, I'm just like, it doesn't matter what they do. Like, and you don't see what they're doing through the day. Like, it's the end of day when it updates. So all I can do is just try to, like, I know I would need some big amounts. Like, I'm really first, second, third. It's pretty tough at this point, unless we really hit a home run.
Or they really strike out. Well, there are no more major news events for people to gamble with, so.
Now, I mean, yeah, for good or for bad. I mean, yeah, I mean that's where people would blow up, but it's also where there's some opportunity to make some money. Like the other day, I don't remember what news event it was, but whatever the news was, I kind of waited for it to hit, like fly around like crazy, but then it continues to kind of fly around semi crazy after that, and that's where I was kind of jumping in, and it was like a little bit more measured. So that like kind of worked out, but
Yeah, Rod, you're right. Consumer confidence that's coming up later. That can, I mean, it can send the market moving pretty good, but nothing like CPI or FOMC or non-farm payroll.
yeah.
William wants to know if this is a catch-up on UB and ZB.
Like let me look, hang on my other screen I have my normal desktop. I Here, I can, let me drag over my other screen. Let's see. You should be able to, sorry, there's like a slight delay between what I do and when I see it on your screen. So do you see my Ultra Bond stuff? Or
Yeah,
no?
I see your Don.
Okay. So the US Treasuries just opened like 5 minutes ago. So I wouldn't, doesn't look like catch up to me. Like not, no, like not much has happened. So since I have mine set, I don't know if William does, like when the US market opens, it clears out all the overnight stuff. So this is just what's happened in the last 5 minutes. Like 10 years here on the left are like kind of near their low. There's not enough data, not enough stuff here for me. Personally, I wouldn't. I like, honestly, I would look at this and be like, nah, I'll just wait. Anyways, I don't know what people want to watch. What do you want, Ox? Do you want me to leave up the treasuries or show my little NQ chart or just whichever I end up doing something in?
Whatever you decide to take a
I
trade
guess,
in, you know, whatever you want to do. It's always.
all right, I'll just leave this up for now since you already have all the cool charts and stuff. And honestly, yeah, probably not until.
Yeah,
If I
Rod.
hear you get excited, I'll switch back to.
Yeah, Rod. He's probably not going to take a trade on NQ until after the bell anyway. So once
Yeah.
he'll switch over to that once the bell rings and the teacher gets their wings. Oh,
That's right.
Angel gets their wings, not teacher.
Here, I can probably orient this a little bit so you can see kind of both. It's like two different. There we go. That kind of works. You can kind of see NQ poking out on the right. Because it's two different. My treasury stuff's on my remote desktop. Blah blah blah. The other one's just on a browser, so not in the remote desktop.
Yes, I'm absolutely shocked that Josh hasn't come in and said anything yet.
Yeah, all right. My hair extra nice for him. Where's NQ on your screen? Okay, it's in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so I can see I can watch NQ on your screen.
Yeah, NQ's right here, upper middle, and it's a 5-minute chart on the left-hand side.
That's too slow for me. You dig, kids?
A year from now, you're going to be trading NQ on a 5-second chart, taking 50 trades a day.
Oh, man. I am curious since I'm not actually trading. Treasury is like dead slow right now. So like this would be a point. Like if we weren't streaming and stuff, I'd seriously probably be like, okay, forget it and get up and go do something else for an hour and then come back. I am curious since I mentioned it earlier. I'm doing this more for me, but if people want to follow along. So like I said, you can click on any users. Let's like click on this top dude. And then scroll down. Okay. But you can see, you should get a sense, like, which was days ago. That was Friday, correct? I think so. Anyways, he hasn't taken a trade since September 20th, so he's literally just sitting there. And it looks like he takes, like, there he took whatever, I don't know, 15 trades, 10 trades, whatever that is. So it is interesting. I'm surprised the graph isn't loading. It's fun though to see, take a look and see, because these guys are all relatively close. I mean, even this one, and then it kind of falls off, and then I'm way down here. But yeah, for whatever reason, the chart's not loading. But you know what? It's weird. Like, this guy also, it's showing his last trade was September 20th, which seems weird to me. I almost wonder if this, like, didn't update or something. Click on me. See, my chart loads just fine.
Yeah, September 20th. He might have just not traded yesterday. It was only one day.
Nah, something's goofy though. When I click on my own name, it says September 18th, and I traded every single day. So yeah, this part must just not be loading correctly. Oh well. So much for digging into their stats when they don't load right. So hopefully this is all right. And I'm actually still in 7th place. But anyways, I'm way too invested in this contest. Where at best I'm gonna win like a 50K like expert account or something that I probably just could have went nasty before the other game. But let me try to get my. There we go. There's the treasuries.
NQ pulling down.
Only thing I will say, DX feed. One thing I don't like if I disconnect, like if I go any other menu on their site or just come back to the site, you have to reconnect, but it always sets your like save my workspace. It saves the chart settings, the product, blah 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 blah, except for the quantity. The quantity always goes to 1. So several times I've gone in, made a trade, and it was only for quantity 1, which I don't like whatsoever. But gotta go 3. Top. Just know it resets your quantity each time you go back to it. But you'll probably figure that out.
So far, I've already heard one person really talk glowingly about that platform, and that's been DDK. He says it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah. That's a tough argument. Trying to make a case for it. In all fairness, I haven't messed with any of the indicators or any of that stuff, so I have not a clue. Like, I don't know that's any better word. Nah. Even having used Tradeify's platform before, like, it's been a while, but it was better. Like, it seemed better. Even the depth of market was nicer. Like, the DOM on here, I was talking about it earlier. It's just, I mean, it's NQ's DOM, so it's going to be shitty. And it's only level 1, so you can, yeah. And I mean, they have a time and sales as well. Like, it's NQ, it's kind of useless. So I just close all this junk. But, yeah, I don't know. There's all this chart stuff that people like here. I don't even know what half this stuff does. Here, let's draw some levels. I'm a big fan of levels. Let's see if I can. There's a level up here. Oh wait, I don't know how to make it stop. And then there's a level. Let's see. There's a level right here. I'm just being facetious, by the way. I don't actually. There we go. And then there's a big. Hang on, let me get my tools out real quick. There's something going on here. Let's bring this down right there. There's something happening. All right, I'll stop drawing on my chart. The sad thing is I don't know how to get rid of these lines, so now I'm scared. Okay, here we go. Here's a little trash can. I like to see that. Wow, NQ is taking a big dump. I'm goofing around. You're probably like, Jesus, just talk about trading.
You're fine.
Bagging on charts.
You're fine. NQ did take a big move down, broke 2100. 2100, not 2100. If it fell all the way down to 2100, we're talking about massive crash. Rod wants to know if there's any other DOMs besides Jigsaw that you like from other platforms.
I haven't seen any, but in all fairness, I haven't gone out and searched for any. Um, so I mean, the short answer is no. Like I know, I mean, obviously this dump sucks. I mean, part of why Jigsaw, let me just bring it back here. Hang on, sorry, it takes me a sec to switch all that shit over. Part of why I like it is it's very customizable. You can add in all the other columns and stuff, like the whatever. People are probably bored. I explain it in every video, but just the orders being pulled and added stuff. The inside columns show the actual trades and whether the sellers are coming down to the buyers going out to sellers, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff like makes sense. Like if you're into Jigsaw and you use it, it's very useful and very powerful. I haven't seen anything like this in other software, but it's not to say it's not out there. I just haven't seen it. I know NinjaTrader has like a super DOM. I haven't touched that in a good while. I will say I've seen a lot of people recreate this kind of stuff in CR charts. So I think CR charts does do similar to Jigsaw stuff if you monkey with it.
I've also heard that you need a doctorate to figure out Sierra charts.
Yeah. Like CR charts, people are definitely diehard. Like they either love it, but yeah, you need to like I remember there's a whole thing with the data and stuff, and I don't know. And I've seen like I know some other company, geez, like I couldn't tell you the name because I don't remember. They approached me maybe half a year ago, could have been a year ago at this point. Like I don't know, but they were trying to build like a kind of like a web browser based DOM like Jigsaw, but from what and they were trying to get me on board, but from what I saw, like it sucked, and it just wasn't ready whatsoever. And I was like, I'm happy. The thing is, I'm just happy with Jigsaw. So like something else like even better might come out, but it's like I'm good. It would have to be like I don't know what else it could do that Jigsaw doesn't. Like at the end of the day, it's a bunch of numbers. Like released a ton of new stuff. I mean, I comment the other day. I think it sucks what they've done. I rolled back to the previous version. For now until they get that squared away. Anyways, I see it. Forget all this UB stupidness. What's going on here? I'm jumping in. I'm bored. Let's get in. I'm going short.
Those trades that you jump in when you're bored.
On me and...
Yeah, those trades you jump in when you're bored usually always work out.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't my smartest move, but oh well. I'm all fired up about those DOMs. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it keeps falling. That's what I want. Nobody ever says, man, I hope this goes against me. Like, everybody's like, come on, go down. Of course, go down. There we go. So in general, my strategy, if you want to call it that, like I said, I'm just going to jump in when things get exciting. If it really starts to turn around, I'll be like, screw it and jump out. If it does continue down, I'll set a stop loss and I just kind of manually trade it. I think it's Drawdown King or one of the others was complaining they don't have a trailing stop in here, which I would agree as well. There's no trailing stop. So this, I just kind of have to manually move it. Uh-oh. As far as the treasury notes, honestly, I've almost never tracked like treasury sales, and like I've never been caught off guard by anything related to that. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad thing to know when those things happen and watch and see, but I've never been one for details. So.
What I've been surprised about the Treasury note auctions, usually it's more the 10 and the 30 year, not the 2 year, but they actually affect NQ. That
Oh, really?
you'll see a spike when they happen, and on
Hmm.
both NQ and ES. So yeah, uh, it's something I've tried to actually keep an eye on now. I noticed it a couple months ago that like 30-year notes have their auction, and then all of a sudden NQ shoots down by 30 points, and I'm like,
Hmm.
wow. So
It's at this point where I usually decide how much do I want to lose. Yeah, at what
uh,
point do I say, all right,
what was your entry?
like the price?
Yes.
Short at 20088.5. Like kind of where that green candle wicked down, and I was like, I'm jumping in, and then it just
Oh,
bounced right
you
back up.
got almost the bottom tick.
Yeah, I pride myself on don't let the numbers fool you. I mean, some of those trades were bad trades that I just rode out, and they eventually came back my way. Like this one, we're hoping for all that talk about stop losses and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and just back to what Rod asked about DOMs and stuff. I didn't actually read the question at the time. So Quant Tower and Motive Wave, honestly, two of them I have not ever opened either of them, so I have no. But in all honesty, I don't know. I would guess I would guess at a minimum, Quant Tower probably isn't the greatest either. Just if it's like free or cheaper software.
Okay. So I'm here looking to thinking this is going long, just so you know. But I could be wrong. If it gets above
Yeah,
the nine,
dude.
if it gets above the 9 EMA, I'm looking long.
9 EMA. All right.
There it is. There's my blue candle trying to get above the 9 EMA. 5 seconds left on this one
Boy.
minute candle, but it did not finish above the 9, so no, I'm not entering there. But I still think long could be the direction.
It'll be fun because then at least one of us is right. It'd probably be you. Yeah, this doesn't look super great, but the nice thing about it, this just being a $30 contest that I'm really not that invested in is maybe that's why I'm doing well, is because I really don't care that much. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And it's just like, oh shit, I'm green, awesome. So this is like the trading gods punishing me for all my smart comments with all my chart trade and all my chart drawing stuff that I was doing.
I will smite you.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the pop. I was expecting, but it did give me the signal I was looking for, so I didn't take it. But there's the pop.
Please. Cool like stuff.
So, if you have any questions for CFT, now's your time to
Yeah,
ask.
fire away.
He's joining us for the full 3 hours, and then I believe he has a lot of traveling coming up, so he won't be joining us again for a while after this, I believe, right? Correct?
Only coming to visit at the end of this week, and then mid-October I'm going to Italy for 2 weeks. So yeah, October's kind of out, and then that's it on actually that's it for me traveling. I have a few other family coming to visit times, once in November and then December, but I'll be around November, December. And then next spring I'm going to China and Japan. Look forward to that. But that's far, far away. Yeah, this sucks. It's really going against me here. I forget already. Did you enter or not enter?
I did not, but I might be here.
To break out my expert analysis here and figure out if at like 7:30 and stuff. We had a big old route. Oh man, we got all this chart stuff. We got all this cool new toys. So at like 7 it tanked, and then by 7:30 it rallied, and then it bounced around a bunch. Take notes, everybody. This is important stuff. I'm just kidding. And then, so my question is, will it tank again? Bear with me fumbling around the charts.
Long. A long NQ, very tight stop. Based on that very small blue candle.
Well,
4 point stop. Gonna target the 100 EMA. See if it gets up there.
William, you're not far off. I should be using, I have a crystal ball. I literally have a crystal ball here in my office as a joke. It's decorative, honestly, but it's funny. The what am I trading? So I mean, it's not like everybody's banned treasuries. I mean, it's APEC for now, and I wouldn't be surprised if the others follow suit. But I mentioned a bit earlier, if everything goes, treasuries are banned. Honestly, I would personally switch to corn only because somewhat familiar with it, and it does actually. Here, let's have some fun. I can bring up a. I'm trying to think.
Corn's closed right now, though.
Change my tenure. Okay, forget it. We'll do it later. Just to remind me. Man, this NQ trade is making me sad. But I would honestly, I'd probably switch to corn. Would be my first go-to. Similar idea in terms of like slower moving market. The volume's not as thick on it though. I don't know. I'd honestly have to dig around a bit. Luckily for me, and this doesn't help you guys, but I mainly trade treasure like in my own brokerage account now, which nothing is banned in. So, but for evaluations and trading funding companies, yeah, corn probably. I mean, maybe. I mean, we did that soy or well agriculture thing last month. I mean, honestly, soy worked out okay. Like if I really got into that, so probably some type of agriculture product that's a little bit slower moving and find the ones with the biggest, thicker order books.
Hi, Dynamite. Welcome.
Dynamite. Strategy for ZC, also dumb only, or you can use the charts. Nah, I just use the depth of market. When corn opens, I'll bring up corn on my depth of market. I'll just change my 10-year one to the corn dom. It's just easier, but and we can look at it together. It's been a while since I like day traded corn, so honestly, I seriously don't remember specifically how deep the order book is. From what I remember, it's thinner than UV, but it doesn't like fly around. And corn moves very ebb and flowish like the treasuries. But I mean, I was telling Ox, oh man, this trade
Ooh,
is just fucking murdering
target
me.
hit for me. Sorry, CFT, but target hit for me
uh,
5 points, 103 to 108.
like eating a serious shit sandwich. All right, I'm just getting out for like a $1,200 loss for showing off.
Thank you, Charlie. Good morning to you. Platt, if they stopped after hours trading in the treasuries, would that stop the scammers? Maybe. I mean, I don't 100% understand or know how the scam works, and that's partially because I mean, I probably could ask somebody in the know, and they could probably explain it to me. I kind of don't want to know how it works, and even if I did, I wouldn't explain it to other people because I don't want anyone else trying it. But I don't know how easy it would be for them to turn off and turn back on assets at different times of day either. I don't know if that would be something that they could program in, or because it's not, it would be have to be specific to the props because it's not a CME thing that they'll close down the exchange or whatever. So I don't know how easy it would be to just shut off an asset for a certain time frame of the day.
You know, I actually had like stuff was transpiring. I was like, you know what? Like, if we just couldn't trade overnight, that would probably really screw up. It would screw up their thing. Ox, yeah, like I also don't know what they were doing, but I have a suspicion. I kind of know, or at least, but it would only work like in the overnight markets, and yeah. But like Ox just said, I mean, yeah, I don't think they have the on-off switch to just limit them for the U.S. market. I don't know, but it sucks all around. Those bad apples ruined it for the rest of us. But yeah, I mean, it effectively like out of nowhere make like say I'm someone who just has Apex funded accounts, and like say I'm me, and all I had was like two Apex accounts, and like now there's no more treasuries. It's like out of nowhere, like your hands are cut off. Like, what do I do now? Like, like so. Well, on the plus side, I'm glad I got out. So I don't know that I limited the pain, but I at least stopped the pain for a little bit. I am not. One thing I try to not do for better, like against all like kind of instinct is jump right, like be like, okay, now we're going long, and like jump in. So although it would have worked out fantastic here, but yeah, Charlie ruined the treasury market. Speaking of treasuries, I haven't done anything yet, but right now they're both being 10s and 30 ultra bond are kind of near the high. But I don't see enough excitement to get me excited on the treasuries. All right, I'm going short NQ. After a big build up, I'm hoping for a big fall.
Not a bad setup here, purple candle for me, but sniffing the 9, and I kind of got to see it break the 9. Actually, there's like 3 different EMAs sitting in there, all entangled with one another.
Here, I'm going to set a take profit. My take profit is down here. Yeah, Forex analysis mentioned like in gold. I mean, the metals are something I've really never dug into aside from the platinum challenge we did where I traded for like 2 days and passed. I never looked at it again. Metals would I would assume also be a good product to trade like venture traders. There we go. A little something.
A bird pooped on your head, Forex analysis? Happened to my mother once. It was funny. So, CFT is looking for a huge drop here.
Yeah. Just recoup those losses and start fresh, then take a breath and start fresh. But no, it got me out. I set a stop of like $70 or whatever it was. But
How many contracts are you trading at a time?
3.
Okay.
It's the most you can trade in this little competition. So now that I have the treasuries back up, I was commenting they were pushing the high, but it wasn't too exciting, and they have fallen back down. But by fallen, it means 2-3 ticks. Not a lot of movement. I'm excited
again.
for corn. Ooh.
See if we can just get back to those that recent high there. 18. I'm in at 12.
So how many ticks? So you said you're in at 12 and you're looking for 18. So how much money is that?
It's about 6 points, so about $120.
Okay. And that, I mean, one lot, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I am, let's see here. Just about 1K away from passing this MyFundedFutures eval.
Oh, no. I was going to ask, that was my next question, is what account you're trading on. Nice.
Go, there we go. Go, 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 go.
Oh, wow, look at that. I just need to enter your trades.
It's pausing there at that recent high, so I'm going to get out there. Ended up being 18 ticks. It's probably going to continue to go on me, but decided to get out there where it kind of stalled before. So 18 ticks is $90.
Isn't there like a cool sound effect you play?
Oh yeah. Actually, I think I only hear it. I need.
Oh yeah.
I set it up wrong. I need to set the cha-ching up again.
Yeah, my sound effects are out, and for the way I was doing it last time, I wasn't through Zoom, and I had a bunch of stuff, and I didn't bother to figure it out for today. So no sound effects from me today, unfortunately.
Yeah, I still need to do a bunch of setup on the Stream Deck, get everything going. I figure I can Get some, with Halloween coming up, get some cool Halloween sound effects. Eventually, I'll set this thing up with all the hotkeys from the platforms and just be able to sit back in my recliner here that I sit in and just be able to hit all the buttons, and only I'll have to touch the mouse is to move my stop or target.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I got out a good spot there. Did stall there. Might bounce again, but we'll see. Hi there, folks. If you're enjoying the stream today with CFT, I'd appreciate if you'll gore that like button for me. Let YouTube know you like it, so it keeps recommending the channel to new people.
Your Discord always like dies, like while you're.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of people.
And then like just like I. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of new people joining though.
Yeah, let's see him. That's pretty cool.
If I can figure it out, I might start actually simulcasting to the Discord and YouTube at the same time. Someone suggested I do that, but I haven't taken the time to figure that out yet. Yep, another blue candle here. I'm not gonna take it though. The dollar's fallen? Oh yeah, the dollar's fallen. Bitcoin's happy right now though, about 63K. Are you still holding crypto, CFT?
Yeah, I've got a very solid amount of crypto. I don't like. I'm just holding. I'm not. To be clear, I'm not like day trading crypto. Yeah. But yeah, no, I have a. I was very early. Not when I say very early, I don't mean like inception, but I mean relative to like I was in crypto like say 2016, 2017, before it kind of got a little bit more popular like years later. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I still hold a ton of crypto. I've seen swings that are I don't even want. It's embarrassing. It's gone up a lot and it's come back down. But yeah, so it's always nice when Bitcoin rallies, all the stuff rallies. So I still remember, and I tell the story, and I'm sure I might have even told it last time. Back circa, geez, what year? 2020, whatever it was. At one point, I bought when Dogecoin was like fractions of a penny. I literally bought 1 million Dogecoin because I thought it'd be funny if Dogecoin ever took off. I'd be a Dogecoin millionaire. And this was before Dogecoin was like a meme, and like it was the little meme, but it wasn't like in the news and all that stuff. Like I remember it only cost me $1,000, like say $4,000, whatever it was. Like it was fractions of a penny at the time. So at some point it went up to say like 10,000. Like I had $10,000 worth. I'm like, okay, I'm just selling. Like I've made $6,000 or whatever. You know, like the joke of Dogecoin millionaire is never going to happen. And then subsequently, literally like within half a year was when Dogecoin like took off like wildfire, and didn't necessarily hit, it never hit like $1, but it went up an insane amount. Like I would have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that really hurt.
I can imagine.
Even though it was just like, you know, about it. So, I'm scarred for life, but and how awesome would that have been? But that's all right.
But also think about all those people that did hold, saw that amount, and thought it was going to keep on going, and has taken the loss back down.
Yeah. I mean, geez, seriously, that one. At least I actually like those people. Who knows? So. Yeah, I'm still long in the crypto. I don't. Sorry if you have actually something real trading to save, but yeah, I'm just holding it and see where the future goes. I'm still like
Yeah.
a crypto,
Yeah.
like fan of crypto, you know. So
I think Bitcoin could definitely hit 100K at the very least.
yeah. Oh man, look at this NQ stuff.
Yeah, he's still grinding up. I didn't trust it where we're at with it, but it's still going. We are about 25 minutes from the bell. I expect Ace to show up here soon. No RJ today. He's going some sort of golf vacation. Hey, no John the 4. Where's John the 4? Unless I just missed him.
Gosh, people are boycotting the streams. Maybe I had my run. Now they're like, forget it. We don't want to see this idiot trade NQ.
That's great Forex analysis. That's a great trade for you. Long on gold since July. It was what, like down 2,400s in July? July. Yeah, 23, 2,400s. Yeah. Ooh, that's an ugly chart.
What's actually I know, never mind. I'm gonna look at some of these things. I know corn is closed. I assume gold is open.
Yeah, gold's open.
And I'm just gonna choose December. I'm just curious kind of volume we get and stuff on gold here on the left. What time was all that news stuff today? I know it wasn't like exciting news, but
10 o'clock Eastern.
okay.
So actually, it might be a Fed speaker speaking now, though. Let me look. Let me see if he's making any headlines. Not that I see. Bowman was expected to speak. He said a few things, but apparently nothing earth-shattering. Hey, DWT, how you doing?
WT.
William, I don't know of many that offer the German Bund. I know I think there's a couple that offer, but I'm not sure these guys have thought to even go there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like offhand, I don't know any that offer Euro treasuries. But that said, could be wrong on this. One of the firms announced just the other day, and I wonder you can trade Euro, not just Euro bonds, but all Euro products now as well. But I'm paraphrasing. I could be wrong, but if it wasn't Tradeify, it was some firm said that. I think it was Tradeify.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I was thinking there's some that do offer on Tradeify. I actually think,
Oh, they do. Oh, okay.
yeah, I think Gray Sky does. But yeah, I think some that offer through Tradeify. I'm just not sure who. But yeah, I don't see
Well,
them.
I am out of the loop.
Yeah, I don't see them switching over to that. A, because it actually costs money to get that exchange, no matter where you go. So I don't see them switching and trying that. But I mean, honestly, William, what I'm hoping is that my video calling them out, will put all firms vigilant to this whole scam and will now shut the scam down. That's what I'm hoping. No matter what they try.
I am gonna mute my mic for like 5 minutes. I did that giveaway yesterday, and I just got the code, so I need to email a bunch of people. So you can either listen to me type, or I can just mute my mic. So I'll mute my mic for a second. I'll let you know when I'm back.
Okay. He was saying Tradeify recently announced that you can get the Eurex or wherever the bund is traded. Okay, NQ going here. Keep waiting for CFT to leave and decide to burst up.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm watching this. What a bummer day for CFT. I'm jumping in. I'm going long 3, so get ready for it to turn around. All right, I'm going back to my emails.
Yeah, Tradeify's fine. I mean, I'm really impressed by what they're doing. They're really doing stuff to make affiliates happy, stuff that like other firms just don't do, and I'm really liking where they're headed. I think. Good. There you go. I think we'll see more Eurex being added, because I mean I think it helps bring in some traders that like to trade overnight but want to see some more action. Let's talk. Get a lot more action. Pulls back a little bit, popping back up. Good morning, Ace. Good morning, Ghost. From what I understand, because I know of another potential firm that's looking and offering K1, that is a pretty big deal to get going. So it's why not many firms do it. It's a hassle, but yeah, it would be nice. How you doing, Ghost? How you feeling, Ace? CFT will be back here in just a minute. He's sending out a couple emails. pulls back. Oh, I agree, William. Absolutely.
All right, I'm back. I see my trade is not doing well.
There, CFT is back. Ace has arrived. Say hello, Ace.
Ace trades.
DWT Fast Track. They have great and bad points. I think the recent stuff with Rhythmic, I think they've probably gotten fixed now. They've gone to their own Rhythmic dedicated server. I think that was the main issue, at least service wise. They're paying out. They've paid out about 1.7 million over the last 7 days. Just got word that Grande is no longer part of the FTT Discord.
Well, that'll be a fun conversation. And I encourage you to enter long. Thank you.
Hey, counts for you, Ace. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about K1 and IRAs and solo 401ks. I know nothing in that area.
All right, I know corn's not open yet, but I'm gonna bring it up on my DOM, so it'll be there. I should check.
William, I knew they delisted ZV. Did they delist them all now?
Now, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing, a little pro tip, I always try to pass this on to people because every month you see people, what's the front month? When do we change and stuff? I was curious what the most active contracts are for corn. You Google CME Group and whatever it is, go look at the quotes, and you can see. So December for corn, most volume. But something to keep in mind, January, some decent volume. Corn's interesting. I mean, because corn, like a lot of people are like spread trade, like calendar spreads and stuff. So like some products, like the far out months, there's like no volume. But corn, you actually get volume like 2 years out, December 2026. There's like actual volume on that contract even. Anyways, interesting stuff to think about when you're bored sitting with your NQ trade go to hell. But man. So yeah, so corn is close, so we're not gonna see anything yet.
DWT, FTT said they're looking into it. It has to be only on the live accounts. No, you cannot get K1 on any sim funded income. Yeah. So still rising up here. Okay.
Oh, finally starting to see some green numbers just right there. I'm right, like right now, it's right where I am. I have a knack for entering. Like, there we go.
Still rising about 20 points
I'm
off
gonna
the
set my
overnight
awesome
high.
stop loss. Oh, don't. Oh, I got taken out. I set a stop loss in it. It's all right. No harm, no foul. We made $60 or whatever.
Good job, Ace. Ace got his 2 points. He can feed his family today.
Is a bonus. If you have like a really good day, do you stockpile? Like, do you buy 2 days worth of food? Or is it like all or nothing? Like,
We always kid him when he gets 1 point. How to decide which side of the family gets to eat that day. And there's Josh.
boy. No hat. No hat in the YouTube profile picture. A hat in the Discord picture.
Rising up. Oh. Bonds are kind of dead today. Looking at them there.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, I have it up here, but I mean, this is one of those days. I think it was like the last time too, where, yeah, I wouldn't expect any big home runs on the treasuries today. It'll be like a 1 tick, 2 tick type of day, which is fine.
Good morning, JC. I'm sorry I didn't see you in the chat. When I have a guest, I'm kind of having to monitor both the other screens and the chat and my trading and all. So I sometimes miss stuff in the chat that I don't always miss regularly. So good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. I know you were, but I always like to explain myself anyway. Because I hate missing messages. That's why I've always said I would never want to be as popular as someone like Trades by Matt or Patrick Whelan, because their chats just fly so fast that they can't really interact with people. I like interacting with my community. Has anyone asked CFT how the Porsche is doing? How's the Porsche?
Wonder what those guys are up to. Porsche is good. Watched it the other day. I don't know.
When does it get put away for the
I
winter?
got a thumbs up from a 12-year-old, so that's like the highlight of my day. I'm driving and some like little kid gives me like a thumbs up or just looks, you know, like you drive past them and they like turn like they're watching. So when I went on my little road trip to Eastern Canada back in whatever, July, early August. Yeah, July, early August. Eastern Canada is a more economically depressed area. Let's call it that. Like, so that, like, you know, like Porsche Macans around here are a dime a dozen. Like, I've got the fancy blue one, but you know, you don't usually turn your head for a Porsche Macan. But anyways, back there, it was like I might as well have been driving a spaceship. Like, it's like literally like a woman at the gas station, like, "Oh my god, I love your car!" It's like just like all over. Like, it makes you feel like a rock star for sure.
I wanna be a rock star. Five minutes till the bell.
Boy, with getting like, oh, hang on, that's far more important than me. Huh? Humble bragging.
No, you can go ahead. I just did my 5 minutes. You continue on now.
No, yeah, no. Continuing on with my Porsche tales. No, I seriously like I like my car, but there's like, I don't know. I toy with the idea of getting like a real, because it's more like a mini SUV or whatever. It's no, whatever. Hot hatch, but I toy with getting like a 911 or something, but I just don't know. I'm old and they're low. So.
Ace is trash out. Tuesday, I always remind Ace about his trash.
Wow, my trash day is Tuesday also. I don't know how aces works. Let's talk trash, but here it's I think it's weird because we have like big recycling bin, big garbage bin, and then we have a third bin that's for like compostables, like leaves and trees and leftover food if you want to throw that in there. Anyways, every other Tuesday, 1 week is recycles, 1 week is trash, 1 week is recycles, 1 week is trash. Luckily, I am but one man, so I don't have a lot of trash nor recyclables. But if I was like, if like 6 people lived in one house, I'd be like, damn, like literally trash only goes out like every other week, like every 2 weeks. Like that'd be a lot. But they collect the compostable stuff every Friday. Every Friday, though, I'm like, do people really have that much compostable stuff? Like, I guess so. I don't know. Anyways, I just find it weird. Let's get back to NQ. So what did you say? There's 3 minutes left till the bell. Do you gamble on the open? I'm guessing no.
Almost never. I mean, if there's an absolute A+ setup, and like no, most of the time no.
Yeah, ace. It does. I mean, the bins are outside. Like I have them out on the side of the house. But yeah, like so, like.
You got to remember, Ace, that he's in Canada, so it like freezes in the winter, so there's no smell.
Yeah. Yeah, like honestly, it's not bad. I mean, even in the summer, it's not like it gets scorching hot here. So. it's always like that's my weekly challenge is to like take my bins out and avoid all neighbor contact as well. Like I'll seriously look out the door. I'm like, hey, there's nobody out in the front of their yard. All right, time to take the trash out.
Gonna need to get a
I've done
camera.
so successfully for 3 months. So.
Gonna need a camera system set up and point it that way to make sure they're not hiding anywhere.
Oh, I'm in Montreal.
Morning, Burrell.
John Burrell. Burrell Investments, LLC.
20 seconds to the
Where
bell.
does Ace live? Oh, well, we can talk where Ace lives after. 20 seconds to the bell, everyone. Come on, let's focus. Let's make some money here. I've got a hole to dig out of. If you're new to the stream, welcome. I managed to dig myself a $1,400 hole trading NQ today like a real rookie.
Not the most exciting open yet.
I know. I'll keep waiting, hoping.
Oh, here we go. I feel like it wants to get up to 162, which is our overnight high. I think it was 162. Hold on. No, 179.
Boy.
Where did I get 162 at? 179 is our overnight high. So let's see if it gets up there.
I'll just point something out on DX feed. Another thing that kind of sucks about it, like when the price, like I have my screen set however it's set, but when the price moves, like it doesn't rescale or move with the price. Like I literally will have to like kind of drag it up to be like, oh, okay, here we go. And that's like, yeah, it just unless like, I mean, it'll again could be a setting that I don't have clicked, but I don't think so. I think it's just that way. Anywho, that's just some fun. Where does Ace live that there's coyotes? I'm only curious because
he never tells us his exact location. He just says Western United States, Rocky Mountains.
Well, I used to. Oh, okay. I used to when I lived in Phoenix. Like I lived on the north side of the city, so I'm still like in the suburbs, but like not downtown or anything like that, right? And like you would literally see packs of coyotes in our area and hear them, and javelinas, if you're familiar with javelinas, those ugly looking kind of pig looking things. Like seriously, sometimes I get up and walk my dogs in the morning, there's like a pack of javelinas like walking down the street. It was the weirdest thing. Wow, big drop here.
Yeah. Down to the 100 EMA. Let's see if it bounces.
See, at this point, personally, I'm waiting for like the steam to kind of run out. This isn't rocket science, and wait and try to ride it back up. But
Ultra Bound's making a little nice move up.
Oh, really? No.
I mean, at least it looks like it to me. I mean, it might be nothing for you.
Bring it up here in a sec. I really want to go long and NQ.
I'm actually
Spicy here.
Yeah, I like it. Blue candle on the NQ. Let's see if it holds.
Ooh, hang on. We got to get back here. I need to set a... Playing fast and loose with the end. Oh, yeah. It wasn't... Wait. corn opens. Corn should be open, right? 9:30.
Yep. Yeah, corn's open.
Where there's like no.
Yep, nope. And Q coming back down.
Ah, damn it. For some reason.
Yeah, I have my finger on the buy button there as well. I thought it was going to pop up, but whoosh.
Try this. Okay, there we go. Now we got it.
Corn's dipping.
Yeah.
Now we might be bouncing in a queue. How you doing today, For Money? Robin?
Enough goofing around with this. Hey, back in the green. Now we're talking. Let's make some money. Let's get a big bounce up here. I'm going to set a take profit way up here. I mainly like to do that just to see how much money I could make if it actually gets back up here. So actually, this would be, let's see, right there, I'd be dead even. So if it gets up to 20142, I'll be back to zero. That's all I asked for, but it's going the wrong way. Ox,
Yep.
What's happening here?
It bounced off the 100 EMA. JC says there's a big sell order in corn at 420. Talking corn or marijuana? Oh. I think he's trying to bounce. Not sure knows which way he wants to go yet.
What I was starting to say before all the trash, literal trash talk and market open was, I wonder what those fellows, I don't stay on top of Trades by Matt and Patrick Weiland. I know Patrick Weiland is affiliated with FTT, but I wonder, like, is Traded by Matt, like, Discord, like a dumpster fire these days, or is like live chat? Like, if he's, honestly, I don't know if maybe he trades like with 10 different firms, so he plays Apex, but I'm sure he's taking some heat for Apex.
Yeah, I haven't.
Don't really make it over to his way. Yeah, I follow Trades by Matt on Instagram, and all I see is him posting pictures of like barbecue and golf. It's like. Let's see. Oh, let's see. It looks like Trades by Matt. I'm fascinated with Trades by Matt. It looks like he went to a concert. Is this a concert? Something.
Hey, Freighter, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
Played poker. Well, Trades by Matt's living his best life.
Good. I like seeing you, Freighter.
All right, back in the green. Here we go. This is my moment to shine.
Long. Uh-oh. It's chasing me. Come on.
So you're long. What price are you long at?
21.24 quarter.
24. Okay.
Struggling at the 20 EMA. If it can break it, I think we got a shot. point stop on it. I don't like that big of a stop. Come on, nope. Bouncing off that 20. Come on, come back up. There we go. Second blue candle.
All right.
Break that 20.
Come on, get ready for blast off.
Still struggling at the 20. 20 is right about my entry point. Come on. Ouch. Don't like the looks of that candle. Back below the 100 EMA. And about to stop me out.
Oh, man.
I should have got out once it failed the break. I shouldn't have taken that full stop, but I took the full stop. So that's an ouchie.
Ouchie, right down.
And now falling fast. My cat has decided to say hello.
Getting caught up on Discord. I'm basically trying to not look at the screen and how much I'm down. So
CFT's
stay
never
up on
gonna.
the latest news.
He's never gonna trade with us again after today, taking these losses.
I know. I showed my calendar. I had a nice streak other than my one losing day, but I think we might be witnessing day number 2 of red today. See on FTT, or I think Scott, whatever, people copy paste stuff. So, but yeah, he said it's probably 10 months till they get Tradeivate at this point. And it's all Tradeivate's fault. It's all their fault, not FTT's.
I wonder how we came up with 10 months. I mean, I'm not sure how that makes sense, but.
I don't know. I mean, they might have been told something like, hey, no, and we'll reevaluate you in 10 months or something, or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. This price action is not wonderful. We do have news coming up at the top of the hour. Consumer confidence. We'll see what that does.
Ooh, that'll be exciting.
Oh, you know, the bond trader channel on my Discord had absolutely died. Now this brought it back. This whole situation has brought it back to life at least.
Yeah.
People I haven't seen in weeks all of a sudden showed back up.
We're like, what the hell? Need to dust off my crystal ball. It's not working well today.
William, I'm not. Is that like bookmap type thing, or I think I've seen that on Quant Tower. Do you like looking at the DOM surface chart thingy?
I don't, but I can show you what it looks like. Here, I'll just one sec, do this. I'll just maximize this. It won't look as exciting for this. And honestly, I have not done this in an eternity, so bear with me while I try to even remember how to bring it up. It's like Auction Vista is what they call it. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, I assume that's what you're talking about. It's like a little heat map. It looks book mappy. See, for the bonds, it's going to be pretty like flat. Let me try. Let's do something more fun. Like, see, NQ. Trying to think. Let's try like CL.
I'm long in queue.
Let's see.
Boom.
Low.
10. I just got 10 points. 120, 113, and 123.
I'm over here trying to teach people jigsaw, and you're like making money. One of us is doing things right. Huh? I'm curious.
That's why I like to have guests on. They can entertain everyone, and I can trade without worrying.
Let me move this. Hey, I'm back to like break even if I actually got out there. Screw it. I'm just sitting in that. I don't even care anymore. It's not loading very well. Oh, you know what? It is loading slowly from the left. So this is more, if I recall correctly, and again, my Auction Vista knowledge is limited. It's more tick based. So like, that's why it takes, like trades need to happen for this to populate. And then when there's big, whatever, limits and shit, it like puts the little bubble circles and stuff. So no, I don't use it. Jigsaw has all kinds of neat gizmos that I don't use. Like they have let's do CL just for fun. No.
Folks, this is your time to ask CFT questions. If you have any questions for him.
That's right. If you want to interrupt my little, as I fumble through Jigsaw and all the stuff I don't use. They have like gauges and stuff you can put up, and it like, after it reads some trades, it'll like do a little gauge, and supposedly, you know, you could buy or sell based on the gauge. There it goes. I played with this stuff when I first got Jigsaw, and probably never since, just because it's like, I mean, all of this is just other ways of presenting the same information, what's happening on the DOM. So it's, it looks neat, but not for me. Anyways, there's Auction Vista, and I'm going to close it because I do not like it. Let me get. All right, I guess let me bring up my little NQ chart because I've managed to make this far too big. Here we go. Man, I'm still in the hole on NQ. Here I would have thought I'd be.
Yeah, yeah, kind of hit my target and went backwards.
Oh.
Pulls down.
Yeah, so William, like all that stuff. I mean, you could go so far as to say even charts. Like a chart is just showing ups and downs and wicks and stuff. It's no different. I mean, it's different visual presentation, but I mean, I would say a DOM is far cry from a chart, but as far as like the gauge that I showed or the auction vista, the heat map thing, I mean, it's just showing, all right, close this, not worth reopening, but you know, where the price is at, where the resistance is, but I mean, you can see all that same stuff with the numbers that are here. You know, it's not like it's an indicator or anything. It's literally just presenting the data just in a more visual representation. So, and I mean, you know, it's probably the closest thing to Bookmap that Jigsaw has. And if you like that stuff, it's probably works wonderfully. But
NQ trying to bounce here. Let's see what it does. Oh, come on. And my cat.
trade multiple futures, prop burns, and Ninja Mobile. Yes. Do you ever have any issues with using them to trade? No. I mean, I'm not. Um, so yeah, as far as I mean, well, I haven't had any problems, but supposedly I know Uprofit lately. I forget who it was because I have a horrible memory, but they denied someone payouts, I believe, paraphrasing here, because they said they were using VPS and that's against the terms. But it wasn't against the terms when the guy got funded. They went and changed the terms kind of after the fact. So it
Yeah,
is
and let me just point out that once he pointed that out, they did pay him out. But
okay.
going forward, those rules are in there.
Yeah. Like I've used the VPS for years now and never once had an issue related to it, like me using it with any company. But
I'm long again. It's right at the 100 EMA, though, so it may be a mistake.
I'm back to even, if well ish. Every time I say that, it goes back down. So I gotta stop saying that.
Yeah, stop saying that when I'm in a trade. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to the last trade. That was a mistake on my part, going up against that 100 EMA. That was dumb.
Um, I mean, I haven't, I mean, either I'm lucky or just how I have my stuff configured. I've never run into an issue where like it was contentious with a company, like, hey, I was stuck in a trade and they say it's my fault, or like none of that ever happens. But um, so I haven't experienced it. I also um let me just bring that up again. Sorry, I keep moving stuff around. I'll just show you. Um, so big, I mean, people have a litany of problems with Rhythmic. This isn't, I'm connected to, what do you call it? Tradeify right now, which is a Tradeivate feed. But regardless, even if it is Rhythmic or it's Tradeivate, I use data from my actual interactive brokers account. And I think that probably saves me a lot of the pain that other people feel. Because even if Rhythmic's acting like poorly for people, it's still connected. It's just the data flow is bad. But because I'm getting my data info flow from interactive brokers, like if I place a trade, even if Rhythmic's acting crappy for people, like the trade still goes through. I don't know if that makes sense, but like here on Jigsaw, when I pick my instrument, I'll just put it here. So like I'm trading UB on this depth of market. You can choose what connection. So I'm connected to interactive brokers and Tradeify. So the connection, I choose interactive brokers. The account, I can then choose any of the Tradeify ones or my interactive brokers account. So there you go. I don't know. And the bridge and all that stuff, that works fine. It's just that tended to be sources. So I felt like, so this has worked splendidly.
FYI, Brett Simba just sent me a message asking about how this whole thing works, so we might be seeing some action there as well.
Oh, they scam?
Yeah. It's still coming down. Trying to bounce again. Now I don't want to trust the bounces.
Me either. I'm still, what am I down? 800 bucks in this trade as of now, if I got out. But we're not getting out, diamond hands, all that stuff. My other, back to the VPS stuff. I'm a fan. I mean, in part, I kind of had, because I'm a Mac user, I had two choices. I either have to run Parallels or a desktop emulator, which I used to. That works okay. But I also use two different, like I have I'm on my desktop now, but I more frequently am on my laptop, like in the living room or something. It's just a hell of a lot easier if I have a VPS, because then it's like I'm always logging into the same instance. Like I have my desktop for trading set up on the VPS. So it's like, it doesn't matter what computer I'm on. I can just quickly get to it. Whereas if you run Parallels, that's like on the computer itself. So I'd have to have two parallel setups and all that type of stuff. So, and it does take the burden off your, I mean, my computer's fine, but it does perk, I guess it takes the burden off your local machine in terms of processing. So I don't know, I'm a fan, but I mean, it costs a small fortune as well. I think it's like $80 a month or something for a VPS, the good, like the fast VPS. So, but small price to pay for all this fun. I mean, look at all this money we're making in NQ, minus 1200. Yes. Wow, that was a big candle down a little bit ago. This isn't really going my way.
We have news coming up in 2 minutes.
I'm riding it out. At this point, I'm just like, screw it.
Today's the day we see CFT go from number 7 to number 600.
To 600.
Video come out later. Ox ruined my account.
Yeah. He owes me 150K Express account I was going to win, but no longer do. mean, I'm actually, in all fairness, well, not in all fairness, this is a horrible trade. Actually, I'll wait till the news happens, and I'll say my piece, try to defend myself.
42 seconds until the news. Let's see if it bounces here. Hopefully, the consumer confidence report will be good, and CFT will get all his money back. Let's hope it doesn't flush down like 30 points.
Tell you this much, after this month, I'm never looking at a chart again. I need a break. This is more chart action than I've had in my entire life. Oh boy.
That's not looking good.
No, it really sucks when like it gets to the point where like I can't even see my entry on the chart anymore because I had to scroll so far down to see the current price. Wow. What a kick on the balls.
Oh, actually, it looks worse on your chart than it does on the TradingView chart.
Like just one big red. There's nothing else.
It's like those GIFs you see where you see it looking at the computer, and all of a sudden it's just the one red bar down. 30-point drop here on this candle, 1 minute candle, 36 points. Oh my God, 52 points, 55 points.
Okay, I'm just getting out because oh, my contest is slipping away. All right. All I can hope for is like there's some sign of like a re-rally up and I just jump right in and make it all back. All right, I'm going long. I don't care. Like, let's make it all back. Let's make it all back. This is like the worst horrible trading advice demo.
Remember, CFT is a professional. Do not try this at home.
Yeah, definitely do not do this. One other, I'll bitch about DXP, something else. Sometimes I find like if I'm in a trade, I set a take profit, I set a stop loss. I mean, it's my own fault because I don't have one cancels the other enabled. So never mind, it's my own fault. I was going to say it would hit one, but the other one wouldn't go away. It would just be sitting up there. But I just realized I didn't have OCO enabled. Wow, even this new trade that I'm in, and I'm down. Let me scroll way down here.
I've had days like this.
This is like the worst. Like, even on the day where I lost, the one day where I had a losing day, I was down like $5,000. Today I'm down like $6,500 so far. Like, what in the hell? Well, I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna go look at the contest. Why isn't it like loading? Come on.
Hi, John DeFore. How you doing? Meetings all day? Well, that sucks. Glad you got your win in now.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If you hold till it goes to zero, it's got to bounce there.
Exactly. So we all started with 5,000, in the fake account. So every 100% is like $5,000. So even if I'm down, like say $6,000 today, it's about 100%. Like I'm still sitting at about 8th or 9th. Even if assuming nobody else does anything else today. So we're not screwed 100%. That's what I wanted to justify with. Like, I'm not like down to 600th place. Like we would actually still probably be, I'm down about 100 and something percent. So I'd honestly be about 8th. Yeah, like this guy's number. So we're not screwed. My hopes getting 1500 are long gone. 10. Okay, let's get back to this awesome trade.
What was your entry on this trade?
Uh, Scored at 244.
Oh, ouch. We broke 20,000.
Leaderboard.
It's trying to bounce up here. Green candle. That was for a second.
The good in this is I'm experiencing all the pain that people feel like with the stress of trading NQ and stuff. It's only reaffirming like why I think it's horrible. Imagine being in an evaluation and just eating it like I am. That would suck. Bring up the little treasuries that make me feel better. Treasuries re-rallying. Treasuries they don't always, but they do tend to inverse with like the equities, so which makes sense. But so yeah, UB seeing a little rally here, but on trade because that'll make me feel good. I think. All right, I'm gonna try to trade my little Tradeify account, 15 lots of Ultra Bond, and just go for like a 2-tick win. See if we can get an entry.
AQ still falling, back down to 988. ES falling, YM falling, crude falling, gold rising. And I totally forgot about platinum again.
I totally don't even follow that channel anymore. Did anyone else pass? How are people making money?
There's still a couple people trading, but I think we need to take a month or two off from these ideas until we can get some more organization done with them.
Yeah.
Tio kind of disappeared on me a little bit, so there was no one really tracking anything. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. All right, there. I got filled for Ultra Bond, and I set it for a 2-tick winner. So I'm kind of in a catch-22 now. I want NQ to continue to fall, so it'll push Ultra Bond up, but that just ruins me even more in my funded futures. Maybe like a blip down in NQ to get my UB filled, and then rally up.
Here goes NQ. I'm long. Do I have a Bulenox account? I do, Kitty, and welcome. It's what I'm using for the Platinum Challenge. Yeah, Platinum Challenge.
Okay, I'm 1 tick away from a winner in Ultra Bond, which honestly is far more important because that's in my Tradeify. Like $900 winner. That's like kind of real money, at least more in this contest. Hey, there we go, filled. All right, now I feel rejuvenated. We got an actual winner in treasuries. There's a reason to trade the treasuries.
Blue candle's not working. It was a floating blue candle. I probably shouldn't have gotten in on it. Prefer when they're kind of rubbing the bands versus just floating there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Come on. There it goes. Like I said, it was a great entry. No.
Yeah.
Struggling on that 9 EMA though. Oh, ouch. Rejects off the 9. Should have taken it at the 9. I know better. Got greedy. Are you above your safety net there, Kitty? And thank you for using my code. If you're above your safety net, yes. If you're not, I don't remember what the safety net is on that account. So you can start withdrawing once you're above your safety net. Trade's torturing me. Of course, I know it's torturing you even more because you're kind of...
Yeah, I'm jaded at this point. I'm down so much and need a miracle to save this day. I was gonna search. I'm searching on my other screen. I was curious if Bulenox did anything with the treasuries.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! 20 points. 20.018 to 20.038. It's a $400 trade.
Nice.
So I believe, Kitty, that if is that at the 25K account? If so, I think you might need a little bit more than that. But I would have to take a look after stream. If you're in my Discord, and remind me, I can investigate. You know, look at that further for you to help you out. September consumer confidence falls the most in 3 years. Thus destroyed CFT's account. Where do I know the name Chris the Giant Alien from? So I believe that got me back to green now. Let me look. I was red. Let's look. Let's look. Yes, I'm green by 117.24 on the day.
Right.
Really, Robin? Well, he just joined my Discord and gave me big props on the on my video. Assuming it's not someone pretending to be him. It's nice that we let aliens trade. Good.
At least on that one, I only lost like $400. Such nothing. Ox is gonna blow up. This is the video that. Seriously wonder like how long it'll take for other firms to just be like, all right, yeah, it's too much shit going on, we're gonna stop the treasuries also. Like, I feel like it cascades. But I also wonder like how like topstep's been around for like 12 13 years, whatever. I think it's 12 years. I think I actually just saw something. like they've been around this long. Like, how have they not been, or any other firm? Like, how have they not?
Well, I mean,
I guess I don't know.
I
Oh,
think
go
the thing
ahead.
is because these guys look for firms that have 10 to 20 accounts available. That's why they went
Ah,
Wheeler,
true.
they went
Yeah.
Apex and FTT,
Mm,
and they never want to be put live. So they're not they don't want to take
that's
the
true.
chance of being put live.
Good points. Well, there you go. My question answered.
Thank you, William. Looks like Grande's got his people to start commenting on the video. Someone just reply, okay, where's the evidence? Someone says, zero examples of these sim fills that are providing an edge. If this is true, let them show proof of the manipulation, not just ban all treasuries. I mean, I partly agree with that, but
Yeah. How many views does that video have?
let's see. 747.
Sounds pretty respectable.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's my 12th most viewed video ever so far, and
Mm.
that's within 12 hours
Yeah, it's
now.
like exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he did, William.
I was gonna
I
say you
I
should pop in the FTT Discord, be a real celebrity.
I'm surprised it blew up the way it did. I mean, I expected some traction on it, but I didn't expect this much traction on it. I didn't expect prop firms to start making decisions based on my information. You know, that's oddly cool. Purple candle here, bouncing off the 9. I just don't like it. It's still above RSI. Signal line on the RSI. And CFT, that whole line I just said, CFT is like all year it was blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, all those charts and Bollinger Bands. I'm over skim reading FTT. I'm just curious if they're talking anything about treasuries and stuff, but no, it's the usual
William,
nonsense.
I may have typoed. I know I did a big typo on the thing, but no, I didn't want to use the schemers line, but I know that was an apex line that I wasn't going to use that. About 45 minutes or so left in the stream. CFT
Man,
hopes to rebound here.
I feel like I'm not sure if it's gonna happen today.
I didn't expect this fall, honestly. I kept thinking it was going to go up and up. And yeah, quite the fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my day figuring out a contingency plan here for when all the firm treasuries. Like, serious, not even joking. Like say Tradeify, like I said, an hour or something ago, they up and ban treasuries. Like, okay, like what are we trading here?
Yeah.
Probably corn, but
Yeah, I'm not sure trade. I mean, I hope these firms don't start doing it proactively.
That's true.
I mean, he only allows 5
Yeah.
accounts, so he's going to be lower on the victim scale. But I would prefer that these guys just be vigilant for it now and not just say, well, we're not going to deal with this hassle. You know.
Yeah. That's true too. William made a point, like, and kind of to your comment, that Tradeify puts you in live. Like,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, in theory, FTT does also, and they block them for now. But
Ace, RJ's off on his golf thing for the next week. Remember, he won't be back until a week tomorrow. Well, I know Grande or however you pronounce it, CFT can pronounce it, I can't, has taken several payments from FTT so far. So he already got away with it some, as has his friend Constant, who knows how many others. So, but obviously, hopefully we prevented him from getting max payouts there.
are you actually going to talk to him?
Grande? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see what he has to say. I mean, it's all going to be bull. And I'm hoping he doesn't have like a serious French accent that I can't understand. But yeah, I'll let him speak, and then nothing's going to change my mind.
Yeah.
I'm also, and I'm going to tell him right out. And I bet you the conversation never happens, because I'm telling him right out that I'm going to record the conversation.
Actually, it's a Grand Nuit, that's how you say him. And then, what was like, no. You still there, Ox? Oh.
You cut out a little bit there.
Oh, weird. Okay, sorry. Might be this stupid mic again. Anyways, I was saying Ox is like the coffee's.
I lost you.
Weird. Hang on. Can you hear? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. That's weird. I don't know what happened. But anyways, third time's a charm. I was saying Ox is like the CoffeeZilla of the futures world. And then I assume, yeah, you must know who CoffeeZilla is then.
Yeah.
Out here exposing the scammers, all that stuff. All right, I'm going short again in NQ. I've had enough of it. Time to make a big rally down here.
So
hey, just like that.
With the way your luck's going today, I should go long here. Oh,
probably.
Now, on this trigger point that I've been promoting, I do have a resistance line coming up around 960.
960. Okay.
Now, William said, CFT, may I ask you about give another look at another prop firm that alleged they want to put you live? What prop firm are you talking about, William? Are you talking about Apex there?
Found another. Wait, I need to reread this.
Yeah, I think there's a word missing in that there. We're bouncing.
Oh, Apteros. They're so far off the radar. Thank you, Rod. I mean, I could look at them, but I mean, oh man, this NQ trade, I swear to God. They just seem here. Let me bring up their site. I mean, from everything I've heard, the once in a while I get curious. Taros.
Oh,
I'm
they
opening up my
definitely,
other
William.
screen.
I can answer that. From what I know, they definitely put people live.
Yeah. If anything, they're probably the most.
Yeah, they're the most like a real prop firm,
Yeah.
from what I
Like
understand.
annoyingly so. Like meetings and stuff like that. One account.
Have a good night, Rod. Glad you got back to green.
Yes, Rod. Good night. Sleep tight. So yeah, I mean, Apteros is legitimate and all that stuff, but I mean, definitely in a world of props where people want the minimum amount of rules, Apteros is not for most.
Yeah.
I know too. I think, man, I don't remember. Originally, it was like payouts every quarter, like 4 times a year. I don't know if that's still the case. Like I literally have not looked at their site in an eternity.
And aren't they like 60-40 split?
Yeah, that was that too. Like there are so many things like that people don't like that it's like.
So I don't want to make CFT's day worse, but I took a micro trade.
No, oh man.
I'm gonna get stopped out on it.
Micro.
Yeah, I got stopped out on it. That's why I took the micro
Well, I'm
trade.
gonna at this point instead of having a profit target, my goal is I'm not gonna lose more than $10,000 today on this little. That'll be about 200%. I'll still be sticking around ninth place, give or take. We still have a fighting at this point. Just being in the top 10 is my goal. So I'm willing to. I mean, on the plus side, I can already see it. Like it'll be like my worst day in the entire challenge is today, the one day where it's like live. Every other day is like completely fine, other than the one losing day, but well, the other losing day. But
People think this live
so this
trading
is good.
stuff is easy.
I know. You gotta like take trades and then be entertaining, and when you're in a losing trade and you're not happy. The people with French names are doing all kinds of bad stuff and ruining my treasuries. I tell you, it's not my week. Yeah, micro. Micros.
So, just FYI, Robin just posted her daily P&L, trading her fast track accounts, up $8,000 for the day on looks to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 15 fast track accounts total. It's total among all 15, not 8,000 on each one.
Neato.
And 5 more accounts are on the way.
Nice. I'm kind of shying away from fast track until they get their payouts like square. Not that I don't think they won't pay out, but it's frustrating. That seems like any other firm like does fine, at least on schedule wise. Fast track's so far behind. Let's check on the treasuries. It's been a while. Oh, up again. Yeah, well, I thought it was like the weekly thing, or sorry, the daily thing. Yeah, it's not mandatory, but there is like a mandatory like Friday meeting, Thursday meeting. But again, this is years old info. You're still alive, Ox?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I was like, either my headset cut out or. Wow, wow. I'm pretty sure I'm 0 for 100 today on trades, however many I've taken. I think
Yeah. Not a good day. I'm just barely green on the day right now.
All right, I'm getting out of this trade. So I'm currently down 8,500 on my little contest.
Is that all?
Careful.
Yeah, I don't like this price action. I mean, that blue candle there almost faked me out too. Oops, sorry, I was rubbing the mic. That was probably annoying. It's days like this that I struggle a lot because I'm always thinking it's got to be ready to go back up. Got to be ready. Got to be ready. Got to be ready. It's never ready. Although I do like this blue candle if it finishes here.
I'm going to get back to investigating corn here. I kind of gave up on it. It didn't look like it was moving much.
It's not going to stay blue for me, so we'll take that. Taking any trades, Ghost? How's everybody else doing out there? Green, red, or red, green, somewhere in between? Come on, do something.
I
Thank
mean, I
you.
resorted to looking at corn, so things are not going great today.
Good job, David. Traded too much. Does that mean you're negative, Platt, or pay too much in commissions? Caused your platform to blow up? I've had days like that too, William. Yep. See, I would have almost taken that blue candle. The wick saved me there. Didn't trust the wick, and again, it's giving it all back. So good.
Well, if I had to pay for kids day by day for their meals, they would be starving to death today.
You can now pay with crypto for MyFundedFutures. Bitcoin, F, USDT, POL, Litecoin, Solana, USDC, and Tronix.
Mm. Where do you get all this great intel? On their Discord, or they send an email, or?
Saw it on Twitter.
Ah, you're all over everything. Like, I never check Twitter, Instagram. I post what I post, and I just like ditch. Read.
CFT, did you bring any treasury bonds quiz questions today? William wants to know.
Oh, I didn't, but I can probably think one up. Like, give me a second here. Usually my go-to is the one I already burned last time. Man, let me think. I mean, this one's, nah, I don't know, almost seems too easy. Let me see. I've got one, but I think it's just too easy. Hang on a sec. Let me look on my.
I'm long off this blue candle. It didn't finish above the 9 though, so looked like it was going to finish above the 9. I hate that. The last second it pushes down, so let's see what happens. Looks like it's going to stop me. Yep. Stopped out. Now I'm red back. Red again.
I've gotta hang on. I'm hot on the trail of a good.
Ooh, perfect bounce off that support from the trigger point.
I was trying to find a good question related to like why the trade in 30 seconds. Notes, 10 years trade 64, it's all that, but there's really nothing exciting. It's just olden day stuff. It's like hold over how they used to do it. My only other question, but it wasn't a question, a quiz question, but I think it's like not stupid, but it's just too obvious, is who can name, or let's not just say who can name, can William name the two types of futures deliveries? I can't really say much more, otherwise it just leads, it's already easy enough question. It just leads you down to the right answer. There's two types of deliveries in futures. What are they? Or settlements. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. See, I knew that one was too easy. I need a litany of quiz. It's not that you know more than I expected, but a lot of people wouldn't know that. Let's put it that way. So congrats to William. He's actually in the know.
Wow, he actually knows where they're delivered too.
Yeah, he knows more than me, actually. I mean, I knew the Cushing, Oklahoma. I didn't know about gold and the vault and all that.
Big pop here. Did I not press the... There it is. I'm long.
All right, man, I feel like I should just go with you. You're the winning trader. I'm going long at this point. What have I got to lose? I'm long too. Come on, go over 20,000 and keep going.
My target's right at 20,000. Ooh, bounced off the 20 EMA. Putting in a wide stop.
My target is, let's see, I need about 20. I'm curious, and we need more than that. I need over 2,100. A big move. I'm going to refresh. Actually, here, I'm going to do this. Don't tell me the answer. I haven't refreshed, like I'm watching the stream on my other screen, just so I can see the chat and stuff. I haven't refreshed it, so it still shows 0 likes because I haven't refreshed it. I'm going to guess how many we got. Last time, I think I got over 50. It was entertaining. And I, in all fairness, I kind of forgot to promote as well. Not that didn't feel like anyone that I. Ooh, what do I want to guess? I want to be right on something today. 42. Please be more than 42. Or oh no, today Ox is not my day. 22 likes.
Yeah. Reminder, folks, gore the like button. Gore it. Gore it. Gore it.
Seriously, save me from crying myself to sleep tonight. Just do something. Man, I thought I was being conservative with my guess. Good
Target hit,
Lord.
20 points. So we hit 20,000. I think I'm back to green again. Talk about a yo-yo day. Yeah, back to green by 144.
Nice. Well, I'm still long. I'm going to set a stop just so there's no more damage. But I'm not going to trail it too close. I want to give this room. Give it some room to breathe.
Thank you, Ace. There we go. Got a couple more likes coming in. Up to 24 now.
Nice. All right. Ooh, it's exciting. We've got a long way to go to break even, but
Oh, I got someone calling me a scammer.
really, where? On Discord or YouTube or Twitter, Instagram,
Shade posted
TikTok?
it, screenshot from a Discord. He tagged me, but apparently I'm not in that Discord. Someone named Aaron Korn says, I have no sympathy for prop firms. I'm definitely not clicking on the clickbait video by Mighty Ox. I honestly think Mighty Ox is a scammer. Mighty Ox, are you here? So it's on Kelly.
How are you a scammer? Like, some people are so, I hate the internet, I swear to God. Sometimes people are so egregious and just like say anything. Like, somehow you're a scammer? Like, in what way is that?
I'm responding.
You're probably far more diplomatic than me. I either just delete stuff or I go full tilt the other way and just light them up. That's why I don't like look at my comments on YouTube, and I have them filtered like hardcore, just so I'm like, okay, I know the filter can filter out all the bad, and I just don't have to look at the rest. I think literally one of the words I have like blocked on my YouTube, like through the filters, is like scam, scammer, crypto.
That went up nicely up to 2026. Are you still in?
Yep. I'm like trailing my little stop along. I have my stop set at just over 20,000. So like right now, sorry, I'm trying to like get back to your stream so I can see. Yeah, like right now, if I got out right now, it'd be about 1,800 in profit. So that would cut in a little bit into the damage, but I'm holding out. I want a big one. Big rally. No, wrong way. But at a minimum, I have my stop set where I would make $870. That would at least get me below $8,000 loss today. So small victories. I don't know if I'm excited or dreading all the. I feel like the impending drama more with everything. I don't know. Scammers and bans and payouts and God knows what Apex or when Apex is coming out with new changes and everything else.
Actually, yeah, me and this guy that are talking it out nicely. What a shock. Still rising while I'm in there
I
in
know.
Kellyanne's. Up to 20,041. Did you get out or did you stay in?
I'm still in.
Good.
I'm gonna try to ride this out as high as I can. I'm trailing with my stop, but not super tight. I want to give it some room. It flies. No, never mind. Hang on. Let me move the stop up just a touch more. So if it comes down and hits my stop, I'll still make 2,600. Cuts into the damage. That would bring me back to like a $5,000 loss, which is about as big as my other day. That's honestly far more. That's actually tolerable, sadly. But let's hope it just continues to go green. All good things come to an end, but the more we can get out of it, can finish on a positive note of sorts.
Sitting on the 100 EMA right now. Might pull back here a little bit. Let's see if it can break through. But I will point out, for those that are following my trigger point with EG indicators, look at this bounce. Perfect bounce off that support down there. Boop, boop, boop. And that's where it took off from. Why I decided, it was one of the reasons I decided to take that blue candle there and for a full 20 points.
This is some hot chart trading. This is the fun part of chart trading. I'm finally reminded.
Did break the 100 EMA up to 20,059. This is a beautiful bounce. I mean, this is now bounced 100 points from bottom to top.
More. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Make some more money. My contest is at stake.
Is this where I start yelling diamond hands for you holding that trade?
Seriously. All right, it keeps going up. So I move my stop to whatever price. I don't know all these numbers, but if it hits my stop, it does seem like it's moved, lost a bit of steam here. But if it hits my stop, I'll have 3,500 profit, which brings my total loss down to 5,000, like almost exactly. But it keeps going. Keep going. Please keep going. Still got a ways to go before I'm completely out of the hole, and it would be a miracle if I went that far, but hey.
Look at this continuing to go. This is CFT magic right here. CFT magic, I say.
Golden hour. It's right towards the end of the stream, and if you could, before you post the video, just edit out the first 2.5 hours and just show this. That'd be great.
Do I need to dispatch the men in black to all the people that watch the stream too? So use that little flashy thing so they don't remember the first 2.5 hours.
Seriously. Look at this go. Look at this go. Wow. Wowie. Wow. Wow. Keep going. See, the sucky part of this is because now that I'm going to be decently out of the hole, I'm just going to end up keep trading all afternoon trying to dig completely out of the hole. If I was just down $8,000, I would have been like, forget it, I'm done. Instead, I'm like, damn it.
Are you trailing this stop or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I move it manually.
Okay.
Like I said, you don't have a choice. So right now, keep saying I'm gonna stop moving it, but then it keeps going up. Wherever I have the stop set at 20,057. And if it hits it, it'll be about 4,300 in profit, which we're taking a respectable bite out of this loss. Like, I think the good lesson here, everybody, is never give up. Trade and queue until the wheels fall off, and always trade full-size lots.
I think I need to put a disclaimer up after that.
Yeah, like this trade, I believe, is probably the most I've made in one trade in this whole little competition. Unfortunately, it's working to dig me out of a hole. But as far as this one trade, I don't think I had like a $4,500, $5,000 trade. Like right now, if I move my stop, I'm up to 4,600 in profit. So if it hits my stop now, I'm only down $4,000 only. William out there still digging up the specs on contracts. I didn't know that about corn. Honestly, I didn't. I guess I never got curious enough to look up corn delivery. But that makes sense that there's.
So we've reached the top of the hour. Let's just hang on for another minute or two, see if this continues to go up.
See where this goes.
How far does it have to go for you to get back to break even? Do you know?
So right about here. 2120, let's say 2130 would be just like slightly profitable, like a few $100s. So it still has quite a bit of way to go, but it's more than halfway there from where I entered. So
I feel like it's starting to exhaust here, and you might see a pullback here, and before it can go higher.
oh, didn't touch my stop yet, but yeah, I think you're right. See, it's at moments like this, maybe I should just get out before it hits my stop. Take the few extra hundreds and include. So my stop's at 20.068. You betcha, William. Next time, treasuries, well, maybe not. Treasuries are corn and only treasuries and corn. I know, sadly, I mean, this has been fun, don't get me wrong, but I really didn't do much on the Ultra Bond front. Next time we could get back to regular CFD programming. I had that one Ultra Bond trade and made 2 ticks, so. Hey, it's still, I'm still in it. It hasn't come down far enough to, let's get one more push. One more push for the crowd and for me more.
Nope.
Not yet, but it's, they're really making you wait.
Ah, look at that.
Yes, wow. Let's see here. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, I'm gonna move my stuff up just a smidge more. I almost wish it would just get me out. Either make a big move up or a big flip down. Just
exactly. This is torture. Yeah. And I'm not even in the trade, and it's torture.
All right, not yet, but man, it keeps flirting with it, but it hasn't touched. Either I'm amazing at placing. Me some good luck after the beating today. Man, still.
Oh, guys, I might be here till the closing bell.
Let my stop up. 55. Yeah, right now, even if it hits my stop where I have it at 78. Then I'm only down $3,000 for the day. This day is just getting better and better.
That's a great recovery, right? Honestly.
Yeah. I think it's another important lesson for everyone. Don't give up. When the chips are down, you keep trading until your account is bust or you make it all back.
All or nothing trading with CFT.
Exactly, William. So $30. This was a contest they're running, so it's $30. There we okay, so it hit. And I will point out my take profit did not disappear. I will also point out I forgot to click OCO again. Anyways, there we go. So my total loss right now is 2,925. So I got it below 3,000, which I said I would keep trading. I'll see this afternoon. This is kind of a lot of chart trading for one day. $3,000 loss isn't the worst thing in the world. After being down 8,500, not so bad.
Yeah, that's a great
Anyways,
recovery.
I'll let you do your.
So, we have reached overtime of the top of the hour. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. CFT, it's been great having you on here. Once again, appreciate you being here. Hope you've had fun. Hope you'll come back again.
I had a blast.
When you're done with your world travels.
Probably November-ish. Yeah, I'll be happy to be back.
Awesome. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And we'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
see you, Ace.
everyone.
See if I can find my software. There it is. Outro. And
Today's
mute.
live stream.
There we go. We're done. Wow. I think that went pretty well. I mean, it went well besides that balance. Yeah. Yep, and then I've been requested in Kellyanne's Discord to explain why I have hatred for Blue Sky. Yeah, never know in the world, my world. They're still on? I swear.